Nicole, how are you?
Hi, AK. I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Right. So today we've got a lot to talk about, right? Yes. And welcome to everyone that is watching. This is Divine Transformation Living, and we are right now in the middle of talking about healing relationship wounds at the Divine Transformation Academy. Today I'm here with Nicole Dion Willis, who will be talking about self-care for wholeness and wellness. Right, just a little bit of introduction about myself. My name is AK, and I empower women to break the cycle of failed relationships so that they can settle in healthy, lasting relationships. I have a course that is running at the moment, that the doors are opening at the moment, about healing relationship wounds, which is all about women that have been in difficult relationships, women that are just finding it difficult to move forward, or they are being stuck in whatever relationship issues that they've had. And this is not just about intimate relationships, but it's also about relationship issues that they've had from childhood, adulthood, and not just from family members, but from friends or even from colleagues at work. But most importantly, relationship issues from intimate relationships. So the course will be opening its doors shortly, and it will be for women to put a final full stop to whatever issues that they are going through, so that they can be able to start leading themselves forward. Is like a self-leadership course in such a way that they'll be able to take power back to themselves. They'll be able to take everything that has been going wrong around their lives into themselves, have a thorough understanding about the circumstances, about what is going on with their lives, so that they can be able to start putting in strategies in place in terms of having that transformed life and living the life that they've been dreaming about. But today, as part of that course, we'll be having Nicole with us, who will be talking a lot about self-care for wholeness and wellness for you ladies that would be enrolled in the course. But for this session today, it's a tester. It's just a tester about what you're going to get from the Healing Relationship course. So, hi, Nicole. Thank you for joining. And would you mind tell us a little bit about yourself, so that the ladies can be able to know who you are? I know a lot of ladies in the group that we run already know you, and but it's important that you introduce yourself, because this is going wild. This is going round the whole world. It's a movement. It's a movement to ignite the lives of women who have been stuck for such a long time, to start taking power back into themselves, taking power back into their hands, so that they can start making the decisions that are necessary for them to move forward. So here, Nicole will be happy to get to know you a little bit. Yes. Over to you.
Thank you so much for having me. You have a powerful course coming up. I'm excited to be a part of it. And my name is Nicole Dion, for those of you who don't know me. And I am a mom of 4 boys. That they range from age 21 to 20 months old. So, you know, I just know what it is to be a busy woman. I'm also a career entrepreneur woman. I have a beauty-based business in Edmond, Oklahoma, where I serve women. But my heart's mission is to help women feel beautiful on the inside just as much as they look on the outside. I am in a relationship currently with my son's father, my last son's father. I've been divorced. I was divorced about 8 years ago. I was married for 11 years to a man who had a sex addiction, which was really rocked my world, and had to do a lot of self-healing and self-reflection and to get over that. So that's a little bit about me. And today, AK invited me here to talk a little bit about self-care and how that is healing to help you gain wholeness and wellness.
Wow. Brilliant, brilliant. Wow. such a good introduction about yourself. So we've seen elements where you've also had difficulties in your relationships, and now you just have the passion in terms of helping other women. So we kick straight to the next question, please. How excited are you about the healing course? I know you've been putting a lot of effort into this, and I mean, the realization of this course is mostly thanks to you, Nicole, we've been able to brainstorm ideas and package this together for the women. And I just wanted to find out, how excited are you for this course?
What I'm really excited about is for women to really get to know themselves, to find out who they are authentically, to get their power back, to really step into their life purpose. Because like the Dalai Lama said, that the Western woman would change the world, and you are a world changer. But you have to know who you are. You have to love yourself where you are. Do the self-improvement steps to become that woman that you were born to be. So I'm so excited that AKA has a heart for women, who is reaching women around the world to help them heal and to become whole and to really step into their personal power.
Wow. Excellent. That is really good. So we know that, a lot has been going on into this program, and, what we are presenting today is just a mini version of what you will be presenting within the course, the full course. And today, I would just wonder if some of the elements that you will be discussing about self-care for wholeness and wellness, if you could just give us a sneak peek about it. What are some of the elements about the things that you'll be discussing to these women that are enrolled for this course?
So self-care and self-awareness and self-wellness starts with just being still and being with yourself and really assessing what it is that you need to nourish yourself back to health. You may be not sick on the outside, but your soul, maybe your emotions and things that have caused trauma in your life. And there are different steps that you can take. For example, I won't go fully into it, but journaling has been very powerful for me to express my emotions. I'm not somebody who cries very easily. So expressing my feelings and my emotions, it doesn't come out very easy. It bottles and bottles and bottles, and I can persevere and hold that in, but it's toxic, it's poisonous. And that is one element that I use personally to get out those feelings, to really reflect, see what's going on within myself so that I know where to start, where to give myself the feeling that I need. And being a busy mom, also being a career woman, having no time for anything, just knowing that you have to take that time out for yourself. You have to, even if it's 1 minute, 5 minutes. And I'll be talking about ways that you can fit that in your life and make you a priority, because if you are depleted, you have nothing to give everybody else. And also, I'll be talking about just how you can really get to know yourself authentically so that you live from that place of truth, not from the place of conditioning that you were raised with, conditioning that society says that you need to be this super woman who is always on point, who always looks amazing, who, always is slender, or whatever it is that we are just so programmed to believe, but that you can find your real authentic purpose that is outside of all the conditioning that we've been programmed with. And that's what I want to show you, how to tap into that and find that within you. When you self-care, you're going to bring yourself into your own personal power so that you can live your life purpose.
Wow. Good. As you were talking, I was taking down some of the points about what you are saying. What I gather is that you'll be talking about how women could be able to learn about journaling, taking time out, ways to fit that into their lives, know themselves, how to know themselves authentically and live that an authentic life. And also, there's a question that I wanted to ask you in terms of, a lot of these women may be in difficult relationships, or they've got all these baggages that they've been able to to be carrying on themselves, maybe after difficult relationships. And not just that, some women may be having a lot of issues, maybe even just with their families, and it's just too much for them to handle. And sometimes you see a lot of them, they're finding it difficult to move on from a destructive relationships. How does self-care fit into this when you have all of these things trying to go on around you, and at the same time, you talk about journaling, taking time out? How specific is that to these women that maybe they're also just wrapped up in these problems and just even finding it difficult to even wake up or do some sort of journaling? I'm looking at the high-end risk factors here for women that are really suffering.
That's when you need it the most. And you don't have to take it in large chunks of like, oh, I need an hour. Even if all you can do is just get up and take a shower, that's self-care.
Yeah.
All you can do is put on some chapstick, that's still self-care. If you brush your hair, wherever you are, that's where the self-care needs to happen. So if you can barely drag yourself out of bed, your goal might be a little bit different than a mom who is frazzled, who has no time because she's running kids everywhere. You know, her self-care might be a long hour bath after the kids go to bed with some essential oils. So I think it just varies where you are personally. And that's where getting to not just know yourself, but to listen to what you need and where you need to be nourished. So there's so many different, I always love just like metaphors, like there's different seeds for different plants, right? So they need different soil, they need different type of nourishment, they need different type of sun, some need shade. So you're unique in what you need for your personal self-care. And that's what I'm hoping to help bring that awareness, shine that awareness to where you need to heal and where you need to take that little time for your self-care. And even if you're journaling, even if it's a few words, or you're so angry and that you just, you know, I have my notebook here, just mark on it. Like it just depends what you need and where you're at. For me, some type of self-care for me, sometimes if I'm angry and I really need to just get it out, I might just turn up some music and dance, and that is so healing for me. It might not work for other people, but it's something that I know that works for me, that it really shifts my mood into something more positive. If I feel, you know, in the past, there's been times where I felt so hopeless, but I make sure I put on that perfume and put my makeup on because it makes me feel good. So when you feel good sometimes on the outside, it really helps you to transform on the inside as well.
Okay, brilliant. So just one of the last question is, what makes you to be so passionate to talk about self-care? Why didn't you talk about something else? What is it about specifically about self-care that makes you to be so powerful, so passionate about this?
So we all have a calling, and maybe some of us don't know what it is, but I feel like I've known from just a young girl, like I've always been kind of like the cheerleader to other people, always wanting to give people encouragement. And specifically with my business, I get to work with women every day, and I get to just experience, you know, the insecurities and the self-doubts, you know, not feeling pretty when you are pretty, and just seeing women kind of going through these things and suffering in a way. I just feel like it's my heart's mission to help people to see who they really are, how beautiful they are, not by society standards, because that's not what beauty is. Beauty is in the unique person that you were meant to be, not by society standards. We've got to kind of erase that conditioning so that you really can step into who you are born to be. And I keep saying that, but it's so important because you're a piece of the puzzle to making this world a better place. And that might seem like a far off fantasy that we can have a better world, but we can, because the world's made up of people. And we have to take our part so that we can not only heal ourselves, but when we heal ourselves, we heal our families, and then we can heal the world that way, our corner of the world.
Wow, brilliant. Good stuff. Wow, good stuff. So ladies, you've all heard Nicole it's a whole presentation, it's a whole training on self-care for wholeness and wellness. So do not hesitate. This is the time for it, for you to be able to key into this and obtain your healing. There will be many more special women coming on board, women that have had transformed lives, and they will be on board within this program to talk about elements that would contribute towards your healing, towards your holistic healing. I mean, healing from every sort of problem that you've ever had, not just in relationships, but in regards to every other aspect in your life. And this will help you to set the foundation for any other thing that you will be doing in your lives, because you find out that a lot of the times you continue to remain in the same circle and you try to do things, and once you're around the edge of breakthrough, something just happens again, you go back to the same circle and you keep repeating the same circle. So self-care, self-worth, wellness, wholeness, all of this is very, very crucial in regards to your healing. So do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Let this time not pass without you being able to kind of key into this movement, key in to ignite your spirit, to ignite your life, so that you can be able to move to the next level of greatness in your life, so that you can be able to take your power back. Take your power back and hold things in your hands, rather than allowing people to dictate unto you, allowing the world to dictate unto you. Enough is enough. So thank you, Nicole, for that, and hoping to see all of you women in the academy. Nicole will be right in there driving you guys to the next level of extraordinary life. Thank you all. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you, AK.
Yeah, bye.
See ya.
Yeah.